98.9 WCLZ, the Acoustic Coffee Break special guest in Studio Z. We're so happy to welcome back home to Maine, Howie Day, who's in town for tomorrow night's Maine Music Awards Hall of Fame show at the Cross Insurance Arena, the Cumberland County Civic Center, as it's formerly known, and taking the stage with legend Don McLean, Ellis Paul, David Mallet. Welcome home.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Well, I'd love to chat with you about this exciting honor and the show tomorrow night. Let's have you kick off with a tune, and then we'll chat.
All right. Sweet is the sight of a room, window open by candlelight. So how would you know? Your cold winter on the shore chills a dress she wore. It's on the floor and it feels so warm. You today, and that's why I'm wondering why you had to tell me what's going on. Your head, what's wrong? Come around to another time where you don't have to run. And when she said she wants somebody else, hope you know she doesn't need you. And when she breaks down and makes a sound, you'll never hear her the way I do. Well, yeah, I'm alright. You're swinging to flight over hills, over her hills, it's twilight. Yeah, I guess it's right now. And while we're here, tell me why it's so funny that you're so funny when you're mad. Yeah, always so mad. So mad, that's why I'm wondering why you had to tell me what's going on in your head, what's wrong. Come around to another time where you don't have to run. And when she says she wants somebody else, hope you know she doesn't need you. And when she breaks down and makes a sound, you'll never hear her the way I do. And when she says she wants someone to love, I hope you know she doesn't need you. When she breaks down and lets you down, I hope you know that she doesn't mean you. Yeah, and I don't know if you come and find me, and I don't know if you're going to, and I don't know if it means to me, and you don't know if it means to you. She doesn't mean you.
Nice. Howie Day in Studio Z, the Acoustic Coffee Break on 98.9 WCLZ. What a good sport to walk in and then I make you hit all those high notes right off the bat. Well done.
I know. We're just getting warmed up here.
Just getting started. Well, Howie Day in Studio Z getting ready for tomorrow night's big celebration at the Cumberland County Civic Center, Cross Insurance Arena. It's the Maine Music Awards Hall of Fame show, joining Don McLean, Ellis Paul, David Mallet. Welcome back home. Do you get back often? I know you did a show here about a year ago. Do you get back to visit?
Yeah, like usually at least one or two visits a year. And then if we play a show,
a show too.
So, and you're from Brewer, born in Bangor, and you have family in the area. And we were chatting briefly that they'll be coming to the show.
There's some family coming, which is like, it doesn't matter. I mean, there could be a 1,000, 2,000. I don't know how many people are coming in the arena, but it's really about the family. That's what makes you nervous. You know, you want to represent the family.
Sure. It's so, it's so funny because I think of that, and you've been doing this a long time. You've played all over the world in front of huge crowds, and yet, you're talking about, a few handfuls of people who obviously you're really close to, and those are the ones. This is the show. You could be playing Madison Square Garden and be less nervous.
Right. Well, yeah. I mean, your family and your fans and anyone who knows what you can do, they hold you to a higher standard, so there's more pressure. But the ultimate show is to be an opening act because they don't care, and you're just trying to get their attention.
Sure.
A lot of my early career was opening, and it was so much fun because you could just kind of be whoever you wanted to be that day.
A lot less pressure.
Yeah, yeah. And then, of course, playing with these other guys who are seasoned veterans of the music industry. And actually, I'm really looking forward to just being able to pick their brain and see what their experiences have been like navigating this crazy, crazy business.
And crazy business that continues to change at breakneck speed.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of, I don't know, what would you say, contention about that. It's like a lot of people are sort of complaining about it. I tend to be an optimist. I think, basically I hear the generations talking about our generation saying, oh, they don't care about music and it's this and that. But I feel like it's like a parallel with like when the Beatles came out and it was rock and roll and long hair. And that was like the big problem.
Sure,
then.
right.
So
right.
It's just, things
What's
things
old
evolve,
is new again. It's Howie Day in Studio Z on 98.9 WCLZ with a performance tomorrow night in front of thousands, including a couple dozen family members at the Cumberland County Civic Center. Don McLean, Ellis Paul, David Mallet. I know you're working on some new music, and I put you on the spot and asked if you might play something for the CLZ New Music File, and you were gracious enough to give it a go.
Well,
so
we'll give it a go, yeah.
What's the? Do you have a working title for a new album?
I don't have a title for the album yet. Even the songs are a bit sort of working title at the moment, which is probably a little behind because we're over half done recording. So next month we're going to go in and kind of finish it.
Yeah.
So it's getting there.
Good.
Yeah.
So what is the working title of this song?
This is called the working title is Favorite Song.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for a simple code. I'll write it down for all to see. Your trust is like a little light you carry round but never use. I'll be getting on my way tonight, and I will play my favorite song. I will listen to the wind outside, and I will hear my favorite chord, my favorite chord. I'm waking up a different place. What a sun against my face. I recognize the world outside, the strangest tenor in my voice. I'll be staying where I am tonight, and I will wear my only clothes. I am staring out to sea tonight, and I will play my favorite song. To it all, do it all. Whoa, whoa. 'Cause I'm waiting for a simple code. I'll write it down for all to see. Your waving lights are in your eyes, and I will play my favorite song.
Brand new music from Howie Day in Studio Z. It's the acoustic coffee break on 98.9 WCLZ. It's called Favorite Song. And I'm curious about the last album that you recorded, Sound the Alarm.
Yeah.
A lot of artists, I think, they'll pick a spot, they hunker down, and they just, record the entire album in one spot. And you were you were in Los Angeles and London and Minneapolis, New York. And was it just sort of the way it happened, or was that an intentional
That was a mistake, really, is what it was.
In what way?
Well, obviously the album before that had a couple of pretty good, successful songs on it. So there was some pressure to do that again, and I was a bit Maine about it. I was stubborn, and I didn't want to give them that again.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of tinkering and trying different things, and that album sort of ended up a bit of a Frankenstein sort of album. So on this new album, I actually went back to the producer in Boston who I recorded my first album with, Australia.
Yeah.
And we're just doing it all there, and trying to, because you have to do that in order to get a continuity on an album. And of course, here we get into albums don't matter anymore, but I think they do.
Sure.
They matter to me. I do a lot of driving. I'm a musician on the road. I want to listen from start to finish, and I want it to be an arc, an experience. You know? And being from Maine and having fans in Maine and having people see me play at this thing. I mean, Maine, the people here are very discerning in their tastes in music. Their opinions in politics. I mean,
you don't say.
And they're gonna tell you what they think.
Yep.
So they're not as easily impressed. So playing in Maine is like it's a test. It's a litmus test for everywhere else, because especially from being here, they'll be honest with you.
Sure.
So maybe that's another reason that it's a bit terrifying to play. Besides the family aspect and all of that, and sort of being in your hometown, but. Yeah, no, and I think that idea permeates into how the musicians write. Everything is very earnest. Everything is very authentic. People aren't allowed to be outspoken in their lyrics. So I would like to grasp onto that a bit more as I get older. I feel like I'm kind of for this show, I'm kind of the young one.
You're the young gun.
I am, and it's funny
town.
because I was reading this thing this morning, and it was like, Howie Day had a couple of hits, like 10 years ago, and it made me feel old, and I'm like, it's too soon for Hall of Fame for me. I still got some left. Like, come on. But at the same time, it's an incredible honor, and it's just and it's such a good opportunity for me to talk to these guys who have, done so much more than I have.
Yeah, well, I mean, certainly, a worldwide legend in Don McLean, and then David Mallet, who we were talking about the Garden song.
He's like the guy behind the scenes that made it's like equal. It's the same kind of thing. Garden song. I mean, come on.
Yeah. Howie Day in Studio Z getting ready for the performance tomorrow night at the Maine Music Awards Hall of Fame show at the Cross Insurance Arena at the Cumberland County Civic Center. Don McLean, Ellis Paul, David Mallet. There are still tickets available for this show. You can head to the WCLZ concerts page to get details. And Howie, you talked about the hits. The biggest one of all, in fact, if I'm not mistaken, this was Epic Records' first platinum single. Do I have that information correct?
Yeah.
Does Wikipedia have that information?
No, it was their first platinum digital single.
Gotcha. Yes.
Like iTunes. Because iTunes 2000, this was like 2005-ish.
Yep.
So it's not 10 years. Come on. So, yeah, this was like the first platinum digital sale single for Epic Records, which, I don't know. I get to that's mine forever, I guess.
That's absolutely.
Being first is first.
There's no way around it on the cutting edge of the brave new world. Howie Day in Studio Z on 98.9 WCLZ.
The dawn is breaking, and a light shining through, and you're barely waking, and I'm tangled up in you. Well, I'm open, you're closed. Where I follow, you'll go. And I worry I won't see your face. Light up again, even the best fall down sometime. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. And out of the doubt that fills my mind, I somehow find you and I collide. Well, I'm quiet, you know, and you make first impression. I've found I'm scared to know I'm always on your mind. Well, even the best fall down sometimes. Even the stars refuse to shine. And out of the back you fall in time. And I somehow find you and I collide. But don't stop here. And I lost my place, and I'm close behind. Whoa, I'm close behind. Even the best fall down sometimes. Even the wrong words seem to rhyme. And out of the doubt that fills your mind, you finally find that you and I collide. You finally find that you and I collide.
Howie Day in Studio Z, the acoustic coffee break on 98.9 WCLZ. Howie in town for a show tomorrow night. It is the Maine Music Awards Hall of Fame show at the Cross Insurance Arena. Don McLean, Ellis Paul, David Mallet, and Howie Day being inducted first class into the Maine Music Awards Hall of Fame. Congratulations on the honor.
Thank you very much. Yeah,
and
it's amazing.
Thanks for stopping by Studio Z. Look forward to hearing the rest of the new album when it comes out. Hope you come by and play some more tunes for us.
Absolutely, yeah.
Great. Howie Day in Studio Z on 98.9 WCLZ.